It was a hot Saturday afternoon, the kind of afternoon where the sun sits directly on top of your head as though it has personal beef with you. I stood in front of the mirror, staring at my reflection, my hair rough and uneven, a wild forest begging for attention. I had two choices: walk down the street to the barber shop or try something new, barbing my hair by myself. I chose the latter. First, I prepared the battlefield. The tools were simple but essential. A clean clipper, sharp and oiled. A comb, firm enough to pull through my stubborn strands. A mirror, actually two mirrors, one in front of me and one I leaned against the wall so I could see the back of my head. A cape, really just an old towel I wrapped around my neck to catch the falling hair. I took a deep breath. This was not just a haircut, it was a test of courage. I started with the comb, dragging it through my hair to remove any tangles. The combing was like clearing the land before planting. You couldn't rush it. Then came the clipper. I switched it on, and the buzzing sound filled the room like a swarm of angry bees. For a second, I almost chickened out. But no, this was my hair, my crown, my responsibility. I placed the clipper against the side of my head. One smooth glide, hair fell. I grinned at the sight. I kept going, slow and steady, making sure the strokes were even. Every pass of the clipper revealed a fresher, sharper version of me. The towel around my neck was already sprinkled with black strands, and the floor looked like a storm had shaken down leaves from a tree. The real battle, though, was the back of my head. I angled the second mirror carefully, squinting and twisting my neck like a contortionist. It wasn't perfect, but I trusted the rhythm of the clipper, the steady hum guiding my hand. Finally, I shaped up the edges. The front line crisp and neat. The sides faded enough to look clean, but not too low. By the time I switched off the clipper, I was no longer the same man. I had transformed. I wasn't just someone who got a haircut, I was someone who had mastered the art of barbing. I brushed off the hair, washed my face, and stared at the mirror one last time. The reflection smiled back, sharp and confident. The world outside had no idea what just happened, but I did. I had turned an ordinary Saturday into a story worth telling. So, the next time you think of going to the barber's, pause for a moment. Maybe, just maybe, you can tell your own story, standing in front of a mirror, clipper in hand, discovering